Of course, we lost 2 innocent lives. My daughter, very innocent girl, 34 years, and my driver. These are innocent citizens who were lost in that gruesome murder. But I hope that one day, one time, these people will be found. I want to give thanks to, first of all, as I said, the medical team here, MedPlan, for how they received me and how they have handled me all the time. I give thanks to the Malcolm X team, which stabilized me from the scene of crime. And I also want to thank the Boda boy, the guy who volunteered to take me to the hospital, because he even reached a level of saying, if you don't jump on it, I'll force you to get on the Boda. So I want to thank him. So thank you very much, people. Thank you. And I want to thank all the Ugandans. I thank the Ugandans. I thank right from my president for being there for me every time, giving me calls and sending messages. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Government erina omulimu munene nnyo okuyigga abantu abakola ebintu bino, okubakwata n'okubateeka mu mbuga z'amateeka, kubanga abantu emitima gibeewanise nnyo. Obumenyi bw'amateeka bwe bweyongera kittattana n'emirimu gyonna egiba gikolebwa, kubanga abantu okusobola okubaako bye bakola n'ensi okukulaakulana bwatyo kubanga tebeeraliikirira nti obulamu bwabwe buyinza okugenda. Abantu bangi abattibwa mu ngeri eno nga Nantongo bwe yattiddwa ne Kayondo, naye abamu tebamanyibwa kubanga si bazito, naye emmundu n'enkozesa yaazo yeetaaga okutunulwamu. Abatateekeddwa kuba na mmundu baleme kuba nazo, ate n'abazirina bazikozese mu ngeri entuufu egoberera amateeka. Njagala nnyo okwebaza aba boda naddala omwami oyo wa boda eyatuuzizza General Katumba ku pikipiki ye nga tatidde na musaayi n'amutwala mu ddwaliro. Mu mbeera eyo abantu abasinga bandibadde batya buti ne badduka, era n'ab'ebidduka ab'emmotoka bangi bazze ne bamulaba ne bamuyitako ne bagenda, naye aba boda be babadde n'obuvumu ate be babadde n'ekisa okulaba nti batasa obulamu nga tebasoose kulowooza ku ssente. Emirundi mingi aba boda abo tuboogerera ebigambo bingi, naye ekikolwa ekyo kibalaga tebalina omugaso munene, era nze mbeebaza nnyo. Neebaza n'abasawo ba Malcolm we yasoose okutwalibwa nga tannaleetebwa wano, abaasobodde okuyimiriza omusaayi gwadde gumuvaamu omungi, nabo tubeebaza nnyo. I've come here to pay a visit to General Katumba Wamala to encourage him and to render him support because he needs it. His daughter died in the attack and his driver. It's a very traumatic situation for him, and of course he narrowly escaped death himself. So I came here to give him support and encouragement and to wish him well. Yesterday at Bulanga I issued a statement concerning this incident, and I appeal to government to ensure that thorough and deep investigations are carried out so that the culprits are brought to book. The public would like to see the perpetuators of these crimes, these rampant assassinations and attempted assassinations, being charged, being brought in the courts of law, being tried, to reassure the public. The crime wave is going to disable government's development programs, because development doesn't take place when there is lawlessness, when the public is in perpetual fear all the time. So we appeal to government to do everything possible to bring the culprits to book, but also to have stricter controls on the guns in the hands of the public. I think that guns should be primarily in the hands of the security forces, and members of the public should, to the extent possible, be precluded from holding firearms. And if they hold them, they should use them in accordance with the law. But that applies to the armed forces as well. They should use arms in accordance with the law. Finally, I would like to commend the Boda rider who ferried General Katumba from the scene, from the crime scene to Malcolm Hospital. I think it was an act of bravery. Other motorists just drove past the general as he was pleading for assistance, but the Boda cyclist was brave enough to ferry him on his bike to Malcolm Hospital. So I commend him. I also commend the doctors at Malcolm Hospital who managed to stop the bleeding. Otherwise, General Katumba would have died due to a gunshot wound. So I commend them as well. And I'm sure that where he is now is in safe hands, and we pray that God heals him as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Waliwo eyandise essimu.
Okajuziza obadde ositudde ku byuma.